Stopping. Taking a couple of minutes for yourself. Spending 5 minutes to stop all the crap, all the BS, all the crazy, and just be. KT here, Everyday KT number 231, and that's what we're talking about today, after I get this out of the way. Talking about taking a couple of minutes for yourself. So, this afternoon, all kinds of crazy, mowed the lawn, had stuff to do this morning, craziness, and spent a few minutes unsuccessfully fishing out on the lake with my son. Did catch anything? No. Maybe a bunch of mosquitoes, a whole bunch of crap on the bottom. But actual fish? No, nothing. But what did I get? Well, I got half an hour just chilling with my son. No stress, no computers, no interwebs, no saving the world, no nothing. Just me, my son, pair of fishing poles, whole bunch of water at sunset. And it made me think about something for a minute. And imagine if you did that every single day. Not fishing, but stopping. Letting everything just take a pause for a couple of minutes. Go outside, go someplace, do something. But disconnect from all of the crazy that's going on in your life. Spend a couple minutes to go outside. You know, summertime, so I'm talking about going outside, but wherever. And enjoying the sunshine. Enjoying the rain, if it's raining outside, if that's your thing. You know, sitting there listening to the thunder in the distance with the lightning strikes off in the clouds somewhere else, you know, over the trees. Can't see it, but you know it's there. You can see the glow in the clouds, hear the gentle thunder rumble way off in the distance. It just kind of creeps on in. And just sit there for a few minutes. You, your thoughts, a chair maybe. Just relax. You know, get your mind to kick back down into first gear for a little bit after running full tilt all day long. Take that time to just center yourself, as it were. Find a moment of peace, moment of clarity, and just chill. It's about the best word I can come up with right now. You know, there's all manner of things you can do, all the meditations and all that other stuff, but just be you, where you are, enjoying what's out there, what's around you. You know, for some people, it's absolute chaos that they revel in. So it would be like a subway in New York. Something like that, just sitting there on the bench watching people walk by as they're doing their thing. Some people find that as their happy place, as it were. Just someplace, something, and just stop everything else and just reconnect with yourself for a couple of minutes. So how does this apply to the kilt? You know, I try to apply everything to the kilt in some fashion, and I've been more or less successful. Very simple. As kilt wearers, we endure an awful lot of shenanigans, of ill will, of confusion, lack of education maybe, outright jealousy, anger sometimes, because there's a lot of people out there who either don't understand us or are either afraid or, you know, they're, the word's jumping out of my head right now. Yeah, they're afraid of the confidence that it takes to wear the kilt on a regular basis, regardless of what's out there. And if you just stop for a few minutes, stop everything, you're standing there, sitting there, just a person, guy, girl, whatever, just chilling out, having a couple of moments to yourself in your kilt, and people are going to be like, they're not playing bagpipes. They're not throwing something. They're not doing all kinds of crazy. What's this person doing? Just chilling out in their kilt. And who knows? You might reach somebody, and they might say, "Hold on, hang on. If this person can be here, insane subway, just sitting there, maybe reading, I don't know, who knows? I don't know, Tolstoy or maybe Thoreau. Who knows? Douglas Adams, maybe. Just hanging out, reading a book or something, playing some silly video game. Not really trying to cause a scene, not really trying to do anything crazy, just being. Might inspire someone else to do the same. And then we wind up down in our Guthrie song. And those of you who know what I'm talking about, know what I'm talking about. So, what that does is it empowers you, because you're able to sit and not actually have to do something. You can simply be where you are in your kilt, confident, with nothing further going on. You're not doing anything in particular. You're just there. I mean, going someplace with absolutely no goal, no task, no thing you're trying to achieve, and doing that, it's pretty impressive. Walking down to, going with New York, Times Square, just being a guy in a kilt on Times Square. Go for it. I'm sure it happens often enough. But a guy down there not doing anything, just being there, sounds pretty awesome to me. So do me a favor. Tomorrow's Monday. It's completely nuts. Everybody's Monday is crazy. Now, your Monday might not be tomorrow. Your Monday may have been yesterday, first day of the week. But anyway, Mondays are crazy. So do me a favor. Tomorrow, at some point during the day, spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe, who knows, half an hour. Some folks, maybe a nap. But just disconnect from it all. Even if it's just going out in the truck or car, sitting down in the shade somewhere, turning on some music, whatever it is. But just let all the stress, the crazy, the insanity of the building week just kind of wash away. And you just sit there, outside, truck, or subway, wherever you might be, and just be. Go back inside when you go back to work and see how it changes. See how your outlook on things changes a little bit. And with that, somebody throw up a Kiltology. We'll throw one up. And for those of you who hadn't noticed, the video quality is a little better because I'm using my phone instead of my tablet, because the camera is significantly better on my phone. Downside is if somebody texts while I'm videoing, you hear the noise. Who cares? You guys get to see me live as it is. Chris swings for the fences and hits it too. Alrighty. Read all those. Read all those. Wow. Ha! So, we are talking fairly heavy, fairly heady topics lately. And Kiltology number 268. It's on Amazon. Fits the bill perfectly. 268. Nothing. Nothing is the most useful thing. Think about that for a few minutes. Nothing is the most useful thing. I could postulate on this for hours and hours and hours, much to the chagrin of my old philosophy professor in college, but I shan't, because that's for you to do. With that, I'll let you go. It's Sunday night. Remember, tomorrow, go out there and have an awesome day. Try to unplug a little bit if you don't mind. And as always, be strong. Put a kilt on.